I'm Cameron from CMS and I'm here at my own house today to show you what I've got installed. As you can see behind me, I've got panels on this elevation. I've also got panels over the other side. So there's 20 in total. So it's just over an 8 kilowatt system. I've basically got an east-west split. A lot of people will think, I've not got a south-facing roof. What I find is in the morning, I get a lot of sun on this side, so I get a lot of generation in the mornings, and then the evenings as the sun goes down, I get it on the other elevation. So it's a really good balance of generation in the morning, generation in the afternoon. I've also paired this with 15 kilowatt hours of battery storage, so I have got the balance of generation in the morning, generation in the afternoon. I can charge the batteries, use that later on in the evening, and I've also got a heat pump as well, so it allows me to power my heat pump to some degree as well. You also get the benefit of overnight charging with the batteries. A day like this when it's not as nice, a bit dreich as we would say in Scotland, you can charge the batteries on off-peak rates. Again, you can then use that energy to power your heat pump as well. In my house I've got an 8 kilowatt NIBE heat pump here. My heat demand worked out about 4.5 kilowatts of heat pump being required, so it is slightly oversized, which we feel is quite important. Being in this part of Scotland, you normally need to design things around -3.5, -4 degrees. So it is important that you've got enough heat output to be able to heat the full property when it's really cold and it's snowing outside. So slightly oversized things. It also brings down the water replenishment time as well. One of the other reasons I went for this model in particular is to do with the clearance at the back. So as you can see, I'm in the driveway here, so I didn't want the unit to protrude too much and cause any issues with parking. So that's why I went with this unit. So it's a lot tighter into the wall. As you can then see over here, we've got the Primary Pro insulation. Basically it goes up to the top, it goes in through the loft and down into the cylinder cupboard, which is basically in the middle of my house. As I've got the black downpipes, again I've tried to keep it all tucked in nicely, so if you're walking by it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, it kind of blends in nicely. So basically it was a brand new house. When I'd moved in, I had a gas boiler. One of the first things I done was take that out. I also installed underfloor heating as well. So downstairs in my house I've got underfloor heating, runs at a really nice low temperature with the heat pump. And I've got a separate zone, which is for the radiators upstairs essentially. Running at a really low temperature, providing a really nice heat, great coefficient of performance, and it's working really well. I've had this here for about 2.5 years or so. And yeah, the installation's been great for me. It's been working really well. It's important to think about EPCs as well. If you're selling your house, an EPC is obviously part of a home report. Value is subjective, but if you're looking at two houses the same and one costs £1,000 a year to run and one costs £3,500 a year to run, naturally the value is going to be higher. So there's a lot of information out there that does suggest that as well. Also, if you're a landlord as well, there is minimum efficiency standards for letting properties as well, so it's important to think about how you can increase that rating too. So because CMS specialise in solar, battery storage and heat pumps, heating systems, we can spec each individual part, we can look at it all together. So it doesn't matter whether you're looking for the whole package, you've maybe got solar already, you're looking to add battery storage as a retrofit, or you've maybe got a heat pump and you want battery storage, we can design a system that caters for you.